Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Grand Ages Rome, where I walked out of the city for approximately 5 seconds, and we're now in combat. Wholesale slaughtering his men. Fine by me.
All sails to the wind.
Alright, so
Let's go.
we now have the ability to move our forces down to Damietta
Get on.
via a port.
Time to get on it.
We're actually managing to do decent damage to him, but we're going to retreat and flee for the moment, because it's just not worth it to fight his armies. Fighting armies is not worth it in this game because the AI will outproduce you no matter what, because basically production queues. The AI can keep all of its production queues working at all times, whereas if I were to do that in this episode, we would get by maybe, you know, a week per episode, because I have to go through and do this to every one of my barracks constantly. I will say, this game has some UI work that needs to be done.
Practically there. Won't be long now.
Alright.
Get on.
Alright, so, move to Suez. We must take the city for ourselves. We've reached the rank of king now. Excellent. We'll develop the basic troops, and now we only have to develop a few more. These are the special troops. So, since we've actually just started moving into Arabia and the like, flailsmen and saber fighters are good.
Get on.
Seriously, besiege Suez. Let's go. 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. Oh no, all my troops out there are getting swarmed. Too bad I'm taking this city. Be a real shame if your city happened to die, wouldn't it? Now quick, in Suez. Haha. Suck on that. I think he can't take it back right away, so he has to leave. Alright, that's a start to cutting his fucking African holdings off. There we are. Good way to start off. Alright. So this town probably... Actually, it can supply them. Good. That works.
Let's ride off.
Put a couple of mounted archers out here, will ya? That should take good care of these links. Or at least I hope so, at least.
Let's go.
Get more mounted archers out there. Fucking cats. Alright.
Won't be long now.
So, let's follow the roads. Looks like this is the next city we take. We must conquer Egyptus. Alright. Reinforcements are on the way, but it doesn't matter. Boom, boom. Yeah, a nice little thing you got going here, but it's not going to be enough. The city is mine, especially since now under the effects of a plague. This appears to be his whole army. I may just engage him.
We're practically there.
Nah, just flee. Flee. Let him realize he can't do shit. And then he has to go.
We're practically there.
Minya, however, unable to supply the troops, so let's get them to Suez.
Let's ride off.
And then up to Damietta. There. Keep them places with good supply. Your African empire is falling apart, my good sir. It appears Damietta, Suez, and Minya now belong to me. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, it must be hurting this guy, because just think,
New route. Let's go.
like, how many troops he's lost. Like, there's this group of cavalry that's about to walk through these boats. They're just obliterated. Obliterated.
Hard to the wind.
Like, he's actually losing a lot of troops as a result of this. Which works well for me. I lost a lot of dudes there.
Won't be long
happy
now.
about that.
Let's go.
So, now we're going to balance out a little more with some crossbowmen. Because these are pretty good with an attack value of 7 and a health value of 30. And cavalry aren't bad either. But crossbowmen slightly better. But slower. Let's see. Yeah, crossbowmen are pretty freaking nice. Because they are one of the super units, so that you get from specifically this region. So I might as well use the damn things. However, they are really expensive. It takes for God knows ever to build anything. So let's retake our commodities that got looted by the animals.
Won't be long now.
And send everyone in here to heal up. Alright. So once we have more or less most of these troops built, we'll probably go on some more offensive battles. It looks like he's got a decent quantity of North Africa. But I mean, as long as I am preventing him from getting troops through to between Africa and that, it's going to suck to be him for a while. I need to hold this bridge with everything. Because if I do, well, you know, see that settler there? Not getting through. There. So this bridge is the only way for him to enter North Africa right now, because I blocked the Bosporus up pretty good. Look at all this fucking shit I'm stealing. Good God, it's not as high as it used to be. I think his empire is in decline, which shouldn't be surprising, considering what I've done to him. So, we're going to add... Really? That's a problem? This... Oh yeah, because Damietta is not technically connected, right. Hey, where's my road building team anyway? Are they dead? Yeah, cancel construction. Because I need you guys to drop a road from Damietta to Suez. Thusly, the trade route can now be accessed. Good. So, between all of the goods he's losing, the fact that half of his troops die because he tries to move them over the seas, just about everything else, I think we're in pretty good shape to win this war. Because the AI can't seem to deal with being blockaded. So it works out well for me.
Get on.
Alright. Let's get you guys down to Damietta.
Let's ride off.
Alright.
Won't be long now.
Can we drive them into our troops? No, we can't actually kill civilian units, unfortunately.
Get on.
Darn, I was hoping if I drove him into my troops, I'd kill him, but no. Torbuck, you're up next. Begin the siege. And this won't last long at all because of my massive force. You've now risen to become emperor of your empire, thereby achieving the highest possible rank. Hip hip hurrah, which means we get the final 5 development points we need. And allowing us to develop.
Won't be long now.
There. We now have all the developments. Let's continue our Alexandria, huh? That was his army. His army has no supplies.
Won't be long now.
His army actually has no supplies right now. Yeah, we need to get you guys back to Torbuck for the moment. So the majority of his army is currently stuck in Africa, and it's completely unsupplied as a result of everything that I've done with the blockading and everything else.
Get on.
That's the best outcome I could hope for. Holy shit. Alright. Let's get you guys over here. Aha, you built a new bridge. That's what your building team was there for. In an attempt to try and get supplies through. And more troops. Of course, though, you shall not cross this bridge. Alright, the rest of you managed to get some supplies. Good enough. Hoping to get you close enough that Suez and Damietta can supply you.
Get on. Get on.
What's the matter, eh? Suddenly not king of the fucking hell, huh? Eat shit and die. I'm gonna slaughter you and all your men.
Get on.
Alright. So,
Won't be long now.
we're gonna send a detachment this way. His army's on the run, it's out of supplies. So we're gonna start chasing it down and conquering any city I can.
Get on.
Until his army
Won't be
has
long
nowhere to
now.
run to.
Not with us.
It should be. We're in
On the
trouble.
way.
We're in
Asyut
trouble.
is mine. Oh yeah, you're running out of supplies
We're in
out there.
trouble.
Woohoo! That's the last town in Africa. See, I can't fucking supply the troops. I need to get actual trade networks out here going. I'm gonna need 3 more traders and an ungodly large number of goats,
Let's
which will
ride
take
off.
who knows how long to build.
Let's go.
We're in trouble.
Alright.
We're in trouble.
So that's his whole army now running back to Petra, where it will unfortunately get supplied, so flee. Because his army will have supplies again, unfortunately. But I should have left his army there, because you can't leave the army. I mean, anything he brings over here is actually a good thing, because it'll be cut off that way. Oh well. Tactics I didn't really think about. Yeah. No morale. Need actual trading. There. That's a trade route there. Alright. But yeah. His African attempt at expanding to Africa went pretty poorly. And I've ended up with 3% of Africa. Okay, that's a good start. That is a good start. Alright. Spain. So yeah, Spain is where you get pikemen. Italy, you also get pikemen in. Okay, so I gotta be careful around them using a lot of mounted archers. Because they will wreck me with pikemen. Gotta be careful.
Hard to the wind.
Get wrecked.
Let's
All right.
have a song.
Alright, some repairs. Good. Alright. Let's see. We're going to need a hell of a lot more, though. Currently, for reference point, I can have a maximum of... Where does it show me? 200. Yeah, 200 troops. I have 60. So, I'm still going to need a lot more troops than I have right now. Like, I'm pretty certain, in fact, I don't even have money to support that many troops. Like... No, in fact, I'm actually in the hole right now. Because this is how expensive this shit is. Luckily, my plundering is probably doing wonders for me. Or at least it was, and I stopped plundering things. Like, this is an expensive campaign for me to do. This is why I was talking before about how expensive warfare actually is. There. At least you can get some goods out there. Well, not exactly ideal. It'll be something. You gotta try and get those guys out of Siwa. Is Petra your enemy's capital? I don't know. There is no capital in this game system. Really just massive cities. I mean, Constantinople is effectively my capital. It is the center of the
Won't be long
empire
now.
in that sense, but, you know. Beyond that, it doesn't really matter. Okay. You don't need much supplies. You just need enough supplies to make them move.
Won't be long now.
Hello. Let's get into some fights here.
Won't be long now.
Try and whittle them down a bit.
Let's go.
The fuck is wrong with you guys? Just trying to raid, I guess? Yeah. Battles are going on, yeah. He's got reinforcements he's somehow pumping out of Africa. Not sure how. The answer is he's founding more cities out there, of course. But yeah, we are rather badly outmatched here. Flee. Get inside Damietta. All remaining forces just flee. Yeah, we got halfway slaughtered out here, which is not ideal. But this tells me a lot about where his troops are.
Won't be long now.
I can't beat him in a direct confrontation. He's got a larger economic base and a larger military base than me.
Let's go.
A direct confrontation is suicide. But I have an advantage on him. I have A, naval superiority, and B, the fact that his empire is not centralized. It is extremely spread out. It goes from Sevastopol all the way to fucking Libya.
Heading out.
That is a massive empire with a lot of frontage. My strength is going to be chipping at him from different sides. Because thanks to the factor of my sea power, I have the ability to move my units around pretty much freely. And if I want Sevastopol, his whole army is currently stationed down here in Petra. There's nothing to stop me from taking it. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned